the Anfield Wrap post-match pint after Brighton 3, Liverpool 2, as the champions' pre-season tour continued on the south coast with a party in the concourse and a few players looking like they were partying too. I'm Neil Dockin here with Andy Bell, Josh Sexton, to reflect on a game that doesn't matter a jot, but one in which we got to see a few promising performances before it all went to shit in the second half.
Yeah, it was such a strange game of football, and like even sort of stranger and I guess harder to analyse it in any sort of deep and meaningful way. Like, I'm pleased that you said it's like almost the pre-season tour for the Reds starting, because that's the way we've been sort of analysing it on the Anfield Wrap in the week, is that this feels like almost the off-season now. The lads are training once a week. There's some of them that still look like they were very much on the piss there, which I'm sure we'll sort of get into even more as the show goes on. A couple who I thought showed sort of bright sparks, maybe early on, and then just seemed to tire very much as the game went on. It's one of them, like, I think you come away from it and you don't particularly care about the result. You can maybe find a way to care about some of the performances. I think I'm just going to sort of choose not to at this stage. I'm going to sort of choose not to, like, deeply analyse the game. You know, I did the bacon butty with Jake Nolan this morning, and we were both talking about how, like, even though tonight is, you know, like, we want to win it, it's a game of football. We want to be competitive in a game of football, because I know there's some people on the internet who are saying that Liverpool should be deducted points for anti-competitiveness and things like that. We obviously want to be competitive in a game of football. I thought we were. The final score is 3-2 ultimately. I didn't think we were very good in being competitive. But the big one for me is Sunday, and like it always has been. Like, it, you know, Sunday is the day that I've dreamt of my, you know, whole entire life, really, going into Monday, and the idea of like parading a league title around this wonderful city. Like, even just being here, getting to watch this with you two tonight, like the chats we were having as the game was going on, like, it's been such a fun experience. Like, I almost like hope it sort of echoes, and not obviously not to the same extent. Like, we've not been partying as much here. I mean, I bought you an Amstel, Neil, and you didn't even want it. So it doesn't necessarily mirror the party what's going on in the concourse there, but like, I've just quite enjoyed this match watching experience, even though Liverpool have lost a game of football, and that's a really, like, strange thing to have to come away from and analyse and sort of break down into any sort of deeper and meaningful way.
There's never a bad night to enjoy being a Premier League champion. And I joked earlier about, you know, it being a pre-season game, pre-season tour, and, you know, that's tongue-in-cheek, but there's an element of truth to it, because you can see that the manager is trying new things and looking forward to next season. He said that in his press conferences. We're seeing it on the pitch, and I think, if anything, the lesson that we took tonight, the most exciting thing of all for me, was watching Conor Bradley, the way he was used, the way that Jeremy Frimpong may be used if he comes up as another backup option, or maybe more than a backup option next season at right back, the two of them fighting it out. I thought Conor Bradley in the first half gave a glimpse of an exciting future for the Reds.
He was absolutely super going forward. I mean, the assist is absolutely world class. It's just world class. It's a little nutmeg, and then he gets into that position where in previous weeks he's gone for the predictable cutback, and it's frustrated a lot of people and is called into question his end product at times. This time he sells a second dummy and plays a lovely ball across to Harvey Elliott. I mean, it is glorious play from Conor Bradley. Probably the best individual thing that's happened on the pitch tonight, I would say. And then he's so close to getting this goal himself to make it 2-0 on about the 20-minute mark, and just doesn't quite
all
get
but
there.
Put it on a plate for him, hasn't he?
And Chiesa had some bright sparks early on himself and some nice touches, and that was one of them. We were all begging for him to shoot, and he saw the pass that nobody else saw. So I don't know whether Arne Slot was having a look at him, and if he's still around next season, can he be an option as a number 9 off the bench, or in the League Cup, or maybe in a dead rubber game in Europe? I'm not sure, but with Bradley, there's no doubt in his ability going forward. He's such a brilliant ball carrier, and the only sort of thing is he tires as the game goes on. And I think when Arne Slot talks about him, can he do 90 minutes? I don't think he means without getting injured. I think he means to the quality that he starts the games with, and I think that's part of his development as well, as he physically develops and grows and becomes stronger and quicker and fitter, which is a scary prospect for the rest of the league. But yeah, I think in terms of the way we play, I likened it to you guys during the game there to Coutinho when Jurgen Klopp came in, and everyone said Coutinho doesn't fit into Klopp's system, but he was so good that he had to find a way of playing him. And almost Trent's been the same for Arne Slot. He's not actually the style of right back that Arne Slot would necessarily want, but he's so good that you have to play him and have to find a way. And obviously we lose Coutinho, and we bring in some supposedly lesser players but become twice the football team and win everything. And who knows, we might lose a great player in Trent, but the stylistic benefits and redistribution of the money may just mean that we become an absolute force.
No, I agree.
Sorry, continue to be an absolute force. We are an absolute force.
As the champions.
YouTube, press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.